Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get so many candies during the Halloween event inside Anime World Tower Defense. You can see here I've cleared 2.74k waves. I have a problem. I have everyone on the banner but Chaser Dracula, Alucard, so I'm going to be trying to get him throughout the week before the banner goes away. But you know, we got to do our daily multi for our daily, so let's go ahead, let's get it, see if we get anything good. No, just, you know, casual little UR. It's fine. It's whatever. It is what it is. Hey, look, Subaru's on the banner if you guys don't have him. Anyways, today we're going to be doing Halloween. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do it at least. So first off, we're going to want to swap this team around. We're going to basically want to run Lord Shadow as the lead. He's going to be very important to bring Lord Shadow. And then we're going to need a secondary source of damage. Normally you don't want to bring too much damage because you don't want to bring a character that doesn't offer any utility, but you do need a secondary source of damage for the strategy to actually work. And next up, we're going to bring Zawarudo. We're going to bring the world. So here we have Kojiro, the world, Shielder, she's very important, and then obviously you need your idol. So now we're going to go here, we're going to do Legend Stage, Halloween Town, Insane, and it's going to be very important where I put all these characters, that way you guys understand where you need to put yours, so we can maximize the value on everything, because it is important to try to get really deep into this. Like, you can end up going very, very deep into these runs if you're doing this right. What you're basically essentially trying to do is you're trying to stall out as long as you can with Lord Shadow and Shielder, and you're trying to stall out, that way you can get to a point where you can just nuke everything. Just absolutely nuke the entire board, and it's going to be very, very, very good. So Lord Shadow, we're actually going to put back here. Now, the reason you put him back here is here he cannot get stunned, and he's going to eventually be able to get all the units coming out. Now, if you weren't running solo, you would go ahead and put your idol down and trust your teammates to go ahead and get it and take care of it, but we don't have any teammates here. I'm running solo just to give you guys an idea how this run works, and you guys can get a good idea of exactly what's going on with that. So there we have that going. And now I'm going to put down the idol. I'm going to put her down midway here. That way she's able to go ahead and do that. I want to go ahead and buy food early on. And then I'm going to start upgrading the idol. Let me turn off effects because Saber's going to actually kill the effects. Saber Alter has amazing effects, but at the same time, they are all over the screen. And it can be an issue. So we're just going to here. We finally get to a range where we can probably idol buff, start idol buffing. We're going to do that. We're going to feed here. And you don't have to worry about the first Pumpkin Witch. The actual, not our Lord Shadow, but there's a Lord Shadow flying around who's part of the base stage. He's going to help you out in that regards. He'll end up taking care of Pumpkin Witch, so it's not that big a deal. Here, we're going to get some levels on her, just so she's able to kind of hold her own for a second while we begin to work on Lord Shadow. And then we're going to begin work on Lord Shadow very soon. So now with this going and this going, we're going to run back here after getting some levels into Lord Shadow, and then we're going to go ahead and activate Greatest Wall now because the Blood Queen's here, and we don't want her to do too much damage while our Shielder's still ramping up. So we're going to go ahead and run that now. Now we're going to try to get up to 175 million damage on Lord Shadow, or we can just wait to Recovery Atomic. It depends really on how things are going. Right now we're taking a ton of back shots, so that's really not good. It's really, really not good. So here we're starting to get our Lord Shadow up. You can see what I was talking about before, where he's able to hit pretty much everything from where he's at right there. And he's able to kind of create a bunch of advantage and get a lot of attack very quickly. So we're just sitting here trying to get our money up right now. We have it in ×3 speed. We have it on auto skip, everything. We're kind of just chilling, just waiting on Lord Shadow to get ramped up. And when Lord Shadow gets fully ramped up, that's whenever we're really going to be able to do things. So we're mostly just waiting on him at this point. So here we also have Dio and everything. You'll see those guys are part of the strategy here in a minute. They're more so for after you get Lord Shadow going, but it's very important you get him online with I Am Recovery Atomic very quickly, because otherwise you'll die to the back shots from the Blood Queen. You can see how much she's doing to us. It's going to be very bad. And yes, you do need Lord Shadow for this to work. You don't need Saber Alter. You need just any other damage. Just she's on the Shadow Event category, so you're able to take full advantage of her. But you need a bunch of time stops and stallers, and then you need the idol, obviously, because the idol's just really, really broken money generation. So now we're going to give the last upgrade. Now, before we place anything, like, we do want to start placing more units, especially more damage in a second. We're going to go ahead and order that. We're going to slam this I Am Recovery Atomic as soon as we can. There we go. Now we hit I Am Recovery Atomic. Now we're good to go. Now we're going to start putting down all of our time stops, and I hope you guys enjoy your eyeballs because they're about to go away. This is the eye. It really does hurt my eyes. Okay, so I believe they're max scaling. I believe that's in range as well of this. Just the range. Damn, I'm good at video games. I got it just right. And trust me, I know the eyeballs hurt. It's about to get so much worse too. So we're going to go ahead and get them up to 14,960. We're going to go ahead and go up here to 14,960 again. We're going to feed. We're going to order this again in my eyes. And like I said, it's going to get so much worse from here. So now we're going to go ahead here to here. Grab you. Time stop. Then we're going to go here to here. I do know that there's a trick with Jotaro or Kotaro, excuse me. We're going to trick with Kotaro that we're not going to be doing today. We're not going to be doing that. We're just mostly going to be trying to time freeze them as much as possible. And recovery atomic is off in 14 seconds, so we do want to hit that one more time. We hit one more recovery atomic, and we'll be good to go now. So now we're going to hit Dio to once again stall, as I said. You can see here we're going to max out. We're going to time stop 9 seconds. And we're going to just do it again. Dio over here. Max out. Time stop 9 seconds. And this is kind of how we're going to keep doing things. We're probably going to want to do the very next one. Yeah, we're probably going to want to do the very next one to kind of go ahead and get that going. Yeah, you can see they all got by. There's not much I can do about it, but we have so much HP, I don't believe it matters at this point, which is why Lord Shadow's so important. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so we're maxed out on units now, which is perfect. I do believe that they have stopped scaling, so I can go ahead and max them. Yeah, you're maxed out, so give you the last level, and you're maxed out. So now we just buy food, we just feed all, and we just manage our atomics here. Because I do believe we want to do one more recovery atomic, and we should be good to go ahead and blast the next wave. But you can see here, I'm already at wave 34, all on my own. Nah, I'm going to have to do all range here. So now that I did all range atomic, you can see my score bumped up to 4.7 million. And I'm able to keep going, and dear God, my eyes. But I'm able to keep going, and it makes it much easier to go ahead and get everything done. And we're probably going to lose very soon now, which isn't a big deal. Like I said, I could bring Subaru if I'm doing multiplayer and I had multiple teammates that we can do it. But I just wanted to throw something together really quick. You can also run Dark Flame Lover instead of the double Zawarudo combo, but you guys will get an idea of what we get here. 9.5k candies all on my own, just a very quick run, almost 40 waves, completely solo. So let's go ahead, let's see exactly what we're going to get off those candies. But you guys can see, this is how I've grinded it out. This is one of the ways I've done it. There's many ways to run this team. The two stunners, the Kotaro and the Dio that I had, you can swap them out with Dark Flame Lover. You can swap them out with Power Reaper for the rewind. You can swap them out with Gojo. You can swap them out with a bunch of different things. You just need things that are going to stall the game and let Lord Shadow go ahead, ramp up, and do his thing and get really, really strong, because Lord Shadow does get very strong, and he's kind of the whole linchpin to the idea. Lord Shadow is going to be the reason you go ahead and beat anything, really, whenever it comes to this super duper end game like that. So let's go ahead now. Let's see what we can get off our summons. See if we can get that Chaser Alucard that we're missing. Investigator Shadow Skin. I've gotten so many of that. It's okay. I've actually unironically gotten 4 dupes of our 4 Halloween pulls in the time it's taken me to try and get our Chaser Alucard. It's been very hard. How has your guys' luck been on Alucard? Mine has not been very good at all. Anyways, that's what we get for our run. You just got to do this over and over again, and you'll get 10k candies per run pretty easily, in my opinion. If you go online and you play with other people and you organize, obviously you can spread out responsibilities. You can stall even more using Subaru, using all sorts of stall characters, Gojo, like I said, using the Zawarudo combo. You can do all sorts of stuff. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.